So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Young Living Essential Oils. This will probably be just a half-hour class as well. No sense in taking up more time than we need to. So, we're going to first do a little bit of introduction. So, of course, the oils that are labeled for ingestion and cooking are the ones that come with the white label on them. Now, Young Living doesn't do anything different to process these oils so you can ingest them. So it's up to you whether you want to get this 5 milliliter bottle or the 15 milliliter bottle that has the solid color label on it. They're both exactly the same. So if it comes in a bottle with a white label, then you know it's okay to ingest that oil. And there are a lot of them. I brought them up on the website. And let's see if I can get it back here. Oh, darn it, it logged out, of course. I should have started it sooner. The oils that are ingestible are called Vitality. So you can find them in the virtual office by either typing in Vitality or when you go to place an order, under the essential oil, can you see that? Essential oil products. There's essential oil singles, essential oil blends, and then there's dietary essential oils. So when you click on that, you see that they're all called Basil Vitality, Bergamot Vitality, Black Pepper Vitality. They're all called Vitality oils. And so you can ingest any of these oils and they continue on to the next page. And then there's a Vitality Culinary Kit. And the Culinary Kit I brought up on a PDF. Can you guys see that? The Vitality Culinary Kit?
Oh.
Shake your head, yes, no?
No.
Yep,
Yes.
I see it.
I don't.
Oh, I see it. Yes.
It should be
just words.
What's that?
Is it just the words on?
It's the words, and then there should be a picture of it.
Oh, no, I see that.
Well, let me stop share that and try resharing it. There, can you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Okay, so this is a little kit that comes with peppermint essential oil, lavender, cinnamon, oregano, orange, rosemary, and then it has this stainless steel mixing bowl with a lid, the whisk, the serving spoon, the scraper, the spatula, and then this little oil shelf that you can put them on, and then this recipe book. So, and that's $88 is the wholesale price for that. So, so you can get, if you want those extras, you can get quite a few Vitality oils all at once with that kit, or you can just buy Vitality oils. And the cookbook includes Thai style lettuce wraps, cheesy sweet potato bites, blueberry lavender ice cream, lots of other things. And I'm gonna show you the book that I kind of read from today. This is The Essential Home, and it has lots of recipes in it, both DIY recipes like makeup brush cleaner, toothpaste, baby wipes, and then there's food recipes in the back. So, and this is from abundanthealth4u.com.
Hmm.
So, I'll put that in the chat. Abundanthealth4u.com. And it's called The Essential Home. So,
Cool.
if you want to pick that book up. So, any of the vitality oils can be used in cooking. And so, just for general information, how do you substitute a recipe for the essential oils? So, you only need a little of essential oils, usually a drop, just a drop or two. Some oils are so strong that you really only just want to stick your toothpick in there and then swirl the toothpick in the recipe. So the number of drops can also differ based on when they're added. So if you're putting it in a food or a beverage, the strength of the oil and your taste preference. So I love to put oils in my smoothies, especially the citrus oils, the peppermint, the spearmint, even the thieves for a little cinnamony taste. So any of those, you know, if you're making a green smoothie in the morning or a fruit smoothie, just adding one of the fruit oils or cinnamon bark. Some people don't like thieves because of the rosemary that's in it. It kind of adds an odd flavor, but I don't mind it. So also oatmeal is great to just drop a couple drops of thieves in after you've cooked it. For the most part, if you can, it's best to put the oil in after it's done cooking because the heat will dissipate the oil. So it's best to put it in at the very end. Let's see, yeah. So some oils such as basil, marjoram, oregano, rosemary, thyme, all those leafy herb oil type oils, they're quite strong and they might actually benefit from a little bit of cooking so that it does take the flavor down a little bit.
Interesting.
Cricket, would you list those again real quick?
They're just the oils, you know, just the ones that are like
Basil.
green leafy
Okay.
herbs, basil, marjoram, oregano, rosemary, thyme. You know,
Thank
the
you.
ones you think of as the
Great.
oils
Yep.
for, yeah, Italian cooking for a lot of it. Yeah. And the
Yep.
oils tend to get stronger the longer they sit. So if you're putting oil in a beverage or a food that's gonna, you know, like I make a mango soup and it calls for orange juice. So I put a couple extra drops of orange essential oil in there. It just gives it kind of a little stronger extra kick. Then it will get stronger over time as it sits. So you want to be careful not to put too much in there that it's going to overpower the rest of the flavors in the dish that you're preparing.
That's interesting because I never paid attention to that before.
Yeah.
When I've used them.
Yeah. So
Thank you for the nugget.
and be sure that you, as you're cooking in the kitchen, that you put your cap back on your bottle because of course they're volatile, so they're going to want to escape from the bottle while you're cooking. So I thought what I do is kind of go through the ones I have here. I have some recipes that are in this book, but I'm not quite sure how to get them to you. So, and I hate to
Can I
have
ask a
you.
quick question?
Yeah, sure.
So I know that you're not a medical doctor, but I wondered, are any of these essential oils, do I need to be careful if I take a medication cooking with them or ingesting them? Or does it come with that information when you purchase the oil?
It doesn't, I don't think it comes with them. You'd want to look it up in your reference book.
Okay.
Uh, Especially like look up the condition. Like if you have high blood pressure, peppermint is supposed to make that worse.
Okay.
So you wanna, be careful with how, a drop or two
Sure.
might be okay,
Right.
but you don't
Okay.
want to go overboard with peppermint
Right.
if you have high
Well,
blood
like
pressure.
you said, high blood pressure, I know that like grapefruit juice, that's not a good mix. And so I didn't know how that worked.
Right.
Like if I were to put it in my smoothie, I guess, I could always check my blood pressure after I've taken it, but I was
Yes.
just curious about that.
Okay, good question though.
Yeah.
And now I have heard someone say that yes, grapefruit juice interferes with blood pressure medication, but grapefruit essential oil does not.
Ah,
So
that's helpful.
yeah. So for what it's worth. So there. So I thought I'd just go through some of the oils that I have and just give some ideas on things that I do. Basically, just look at a recipe, and if it has, if it has parsley in it, maybe if you're using the dried herb, you can leave the herb out and put a couple drops of parsley in,
Mm-hmm.
or you can put a little less of the dried herb and just put a little bit of maybe a toothpick of the essential oil. Now, some of the oils to me don't taste the same as the herb. For me, basil essential oil doesn't taste the same as putting basil in like gazpacho.
Oh,
So you want to test them, like maybe take a little bit of the dish aside and put a little bit in and see if you like it. So, and maybe that's just me. I could, maybe you like it like that. So oregano, we talked about the oregano, the rosemary, the thyme, those all you can put like just a scant drop. You want to be really careful because you know how hard it is to get just one drop, right? So really tip it slowly and just get one drop, because
right.
you'll be totally overwhelmed if you put too much oregano in there. It's a very hot oil, so
Been there, done that.
yeah, for sure. So I told you about orange. Orange is great. In fact, Deborah, I think just told me that her husband decided to just use orange essential oil instead of orange juice. So
And
that's
it
been
works. He
satisfying
loves
him.
it.
Yeah, that's great. So lemon, lime, guacamole, you put lime juice in there. Just put a little bit less lime juice and just put 1 drop or 2 drops of lime juice or lime essential oil. And people they know it's different and they know it's wonderful, but they can't quite put their finger on what it is. And the oils just give it a rich flavor. And now we have cumin essential oil. I love to put cumin in my guacamole. So that's a great addition to it. So cumin, you could put cumin in your chili. If you put cumin in your chili, I put cumin and chili powder. There's cumin usually in chili powder, but I put extra cumin in. So the cumin essential oil is good for that. Of course,
Is there a garlic?
there is not a garlic essential oil, no.
Not that I would diffuse it, but they have great health benefits.
Yeah. the vanilla oil is coming out. I'm not sure if it's going to be, well, I guess I guess it doesn't have to be ingestible because there's one oil that's not ingestible. I can't remember which one it is. So we'll have to look up vanilla and see if it's ingestible or not, because it's not technically an essential oil. So can't remember what the name of it is. If someone remembers what the name of it is, tell me. Black pepper, you've heard me talk about that before for getting your feet warm in the wintertime. I was gonna ask Teresa, did you ever try that on your feet?
I did, and the cold that gets in my feet sometimes is right like core cold,
Uh-huh.
and it takes hours and hours to get warmed up, and I didn't really notice a difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think a normal person would, you know, if your hands are just got cold, maybe dilute it with a little bit of something and put it on like hand lotion.
Yeah.
My cold is a little different, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing that we use, Rick and I use, is a rice sock.
Oh,
So we take a tube sock and put about 3 pounds of rice in it, tie a knot in it, and then put it inside another sock, and then just heat it up in the microwave for about 4 minutes, and then put that at the foot of your bed for your feet. Yeah, buddy. That gets your feet warm for sure. That gets your feet warm for sure. So,
I
yeah,
have stocking socks that I do that with.
yeah.
I bought them at a store and somebody goes, "You're not going to use those for socks." I go, "Yes, I am." Put my black pepper with those. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, peppermint is another one that can go in lots of things. Chocolate chip cookies. I don't know who makes sugar stuff and who doesn't, but it's great in smoothies. It's great just in your water.
Ice cream.
Ice
Ice
cream,
cream.
yes. If you make, you can make a raw food ice cream with frozen bananas and raw cocoa powder and a little bit of either agave or maple syrup or something like that. For some
Or you
people,
can-
the banana is just enough. Yeah, and then put the peppermint in and you'll have chocolate peppermint ice cream. Yeah, it's really good. There's blueberry lavender goes well together. Lavender lemonade is wonderful. Very, very little lavender, because lavender is like overpowering when you put it in something. So just a little bit is all you need.
Well, I made the lavender lemonade before, and my friend Aisha came over and she took what I made and demanded that I make more.
That's awesome.
Oh gosh. We do have a recipe for that, so I'll have to find that and see if I can put it in the text for you, because that's been in the newsletters. Oh, you can go on the Young Living site and go to their DIY and look for food recipes too. Their YouTube channel, their DIY site, you know, they have recipes in there as well. So food recipes. So, yep. Then there's dill essential oil. This one is good in dips. There's cilantro essential oil. This one's fairly new as well. I like this. I like to put cilantro in my green smoothies. So this one is a good flavor to add to smoothies. There's a coriander essential oil. I'm not real familiar with coriander. but I
Yeah.
read the health benefits of it, and so that's why I bought that one. Caraway, that's the one that's the flavor that's in pumpernickel bread, right? Is it pumpernickel or rye bread? Anyway,
I think it's-
one of those breads. So it's a flavor that you can add to recipes. Yeah, rye bread. That's exactly what rye bread smells like when I put that bottle under my nose. So, oh, thank you, Steve. It's a vanilla oleo resin. And I saw Facebook from the YL blog on black pepper vitality, apropos for tonight. So thank you, Steve. Okay, lemongrass comes in a vitality. It's a great lemony flavor. And there's just regular lemon essential oil. Of course, great in water, great in smoothies, any of that kind of thing. So it can, lemon is also great. Like if you like green grapes, if you clean them a little bit and then sprinkle lemon essential oil on top of them, like just kind of shaker it around your bowl and then run water in the bowl and shake it up again and then drain it, the lemon will clean them more, and plus it'll leave just a hint of flavor on the green grapes, and it makes them taste wonderful. Just a great treat to, and throw them in the freezer on a very hot day and eat them frozen from the freezer. Fabulous, fabulous.
I also put lemon in my quinoa. I eat quinoa for breakfast. So I have a recipe for lemon blueberry quinoa, and I make it with coconut milk, and it's sweetened with agave, and of course the blueberries has that sweetness, and then you have the tartness from the lemon, from the lemon oil. It is so good.
Ooh, I would love to have that recipe.
I think, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I would love it.
Sounds good.
So you can also put it on popcorn. So there's a recipe in here about you take 1/8 to 1/4 of a cup of coconut oil and a couple of tablespoons of maple syrup, and then a couple drops of whatever oils you want. So this one calls for 2 drops each of clove, orange, cinnamon bark, and then 1 toothpick of nutmeg, and melt the coconut oil with the maple syrup in like a double boiler, and then stir in the essential oils and then drizzle that over popcorn. Yum.
Yum.
And you can also sprinkle just ground cinnamon on top of that. So if you make salsa, you know, putting the lime essential oil in the salsa, the cilantro could go in that in the salsa. That would be a great place to put it. There's a recipe for white bean hummus that has lemon, black pepper, and basil oils in it. And I have a recipe for hummus that you make if you have problems with beans. It's made with zucchini in place of the beans.
Oh.
So, yes. You ate that the last time you were here, Deborah.
That's why they tasted so good.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Yeah. Put it in tea. Like if you like lemon in your tea, put lemon essential oil in there. Peppermint in your hot cocoa.
Oh, yeah.
And here's a black bean peppermint brownies. If you're gluten intolerant, it doesn't have any flour in it.
Oh, thank you.
Quick oats, black beans, cocoa powder, maple syrup, coconut oil, vanilla extract, baking powder, salt, and then peppermint essential oils. So reach out to me by email if you want that recipe typed out. Oh, thank you, Asaki. She put the allrecipes.com. I think I will copy and paste that. Oops, here we go. There we go. Wonderful. I'll print that out after the call is over.
Do
Awesome.
share. I missed it.
It's in the chat.
Chat.
Can everyone see it?
No. Oh, well, in the chat, yes.
Yeah, in the chat. I guess I should repeat it I don't know if people that are watching the recording can see it. So it's allrecipes.com/recipe/23083/blueberry-lemon-breakfast-quinoa. So if you're watching the replay, you'll have to go backwards and keep going back, and so you can write the whole thing down. So
I did see it in the chat. Thank you.
good. Okay, so anybody have any special recipes that they like to use oils in?
Just about everything I use. Every time I do salads, I do like a dressing with the citrus ones and different things like that. Definitely the Elvis, what they usually call, with the chocolate and peanut butter and stuff, and I always put peppermint or thieves in it. That's delightful. Anytime I do the berries, I put the citrus ones in, and I'm trying to think of what other unique ones that I've done, because I've used all the others. So I've bought just about every, as I showed you guys,
Yeah.
all the Vitality ones, and people are like, why? And I'm like, so I can consume them.
Yes, exactly. They all have some kind of benefit to them. So get them in as much as you can.
I love their mixing bowl and the recipe, which is awesome. I also got the Icorn one too, and then I've been using the oils with that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
There's an Einkorn recipe book. Is that on the virtual office?
I believe so. I'm trying to remember where I found that from. Because as soon as I saw it, I was like, I got to get this, because I started buying all the Icorn flour. And it's amazing the difference with it. Ooh, yes, peppermint and the peanut butter.
Yeah.
That Steve was talking about. He put that in there.
There's a From Our Fields to Your Table cookbook in the virtual office.
Yeah.
So
I love the fact that they have so many different recipes throughout the different books they give us.
yeah, so it has beverages, main dishes, sides, desserts, gluten-free dishes for any occasion. So if you want something that you can order at the same time, there's no PV on it, but you can purchase it at the same time your rest of your order goes in. And I'm sure if you just Google essential oil recipe books, you'll find lots of different ones available.
Right.
I think Cherry Sequest have one.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm putting in 4 drops of orange Vitality, and then I'm wanting to say it's about 4 to 6 drops of stevia or sweetener to water, and that's how you get your orange juice, and it's amazing.
Oh, okay. And what peanut butter recipe do you add peppermint to? That's
You're
what
asking me or
was
Steve?
asking.
Yeah. Oh, for me, for the peppermint, for the peanut butter,
Yeah.
it's a peanut butter chocolate smoothie. So I do ice and the milk and the pure protein complete chocolate, And then I add the almond peanut butter to it with peppermint, and it's delightful.
So it's not peanut butter, it's almond butter.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
Almond
an almond
peanut
butter
butter.
lover. I don't do peanut butter. Good point.
Okay, you got that, Steve? It's a smoothie recipe. So
Yes. Sorry to clarify, I'm a smoothie lover.
okay, Saki, do you have any other recipes you like to use oils in?
I do a lot of the lemonade. I have to watch it when I make the lavender one because once I say something, it's gone.
Yes.
Then, you know, I sometimes the recipes that I have call for different things, and sometimes I don't have it because I haven't gone to the grocery store. But I have it in a vitality oil, so I just replace it.
There you go.
I like to add cilantro to my dressing for taco salads. It's good.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
Good
Perfect.
idea.
Yeah. Janice has a wonderful raw food taco salad that you make the taco meat with walnuts and then I can't remember. Oh, she just used Italian dressing, bottled Italian dressing, but that would be awesome to make your own and put in the cilantro. That would be great. Even if you just tossed it in with the meat, that would be wonderful. Yeah. Anybody else have anything they want to share? Okay, any other questions? Hiawatha, have you used oils in cooking much? You have to unmute yourself.
I have never used the oils for anything, not even for the lemonade or for the.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
I'll definitely appreciate this call. So I will
Good.
definitely, that orange juice sounds good.
Yeah. And we grow our own stevia and just dehydrate the leaves and put them in a airtight snap down container. And it is much better than processed stevia. You know, you only need one leaf and they are plenty sweet. So look for them at I got them at Horrocks, a stevia plant. So,
Ooh.
and one is plenty because it gets really tall, and just keep
Wow.
picking off leaves and the leaves grow back again. So you pick them off, dehydrate them, you can harvest more later. So
Very cool.
for those of you that have a garden, that's a great way to get your stevia. Yeah, just wherever you get your tomato plants and your all your other plants for your gardens.
Do you
Very
have
cool.
to buy it every year, or does it?
It does not come back. No, you have to buy it every year.
Okay.
Is that called a perennial then?
No, that's an annual.
Annual you have to rebuy it every year. Okay.
Yes.
I was trying to
Yep.
remember
A
that.
perennial is the parent for next year. That's how I remember it.
Oh,
Perennial parent for it comes back next year. Annual, got to buy every year.
okay. Thank you.
Yep.
I learned something new today.
There you go. Hopefully more than one thing.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot more.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining. Anyone have any questions on a subject other than cooking with oils?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
For the holiday catalog, is
Yes.
it still going to be everything's going to be available on the 9th? Is that still?
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yes.
Yes.
Good idea.
Yes, it is coming out on the 9th, this coming Monday. So hopefully we'll have a time, it's usually around noonish, so that the West Coast people can get in on it like the East Coast people. So when I get the time, I'll send it out in the text. I think well, I'll send it to the class text as well as the holiday text. So, and if you need, and I'll put the Sway link in there so you can review what the products are, but some of the stuff, I just can't wait to get it. And if you have people that are hard to buy for, there's a card you can purchase that is like making a donation to the Young Living Foundation. And then you give the person a card that says, you know, a donation was made for this particular thing. And I think there's 3 different ones. So check those out too. I don't know if they were emphasized too much during the call, but
No, I don't remember.
that's a cool thing that's available this year. So look for those in the holiday catalog. And you can go on the virtual office. When you first log in, that screen that comes up over on the right-hand side, it says holiday products. If you click on that, it will open up a virtual book. And then you just keep hitting the arrow and it keeps scrolling through the holiday gift catalog. So
And don't they, if you have family members that are at least members or something, where you could buy $25 gift cards and stuff and gift that to them so they could purchase whatever they'd like? If you're not sure.
I don't know if you can get an actual gift certificate, but you can put $25 on their account. I know.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And then you could just do your own little gift card and say, hey, it just gifted you.
Right. Right.
Cool.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah. Welcome, Barb. We're just finishing up. So sorry. All right, everyone. Anybody else have a question?
No.
All right. Thanks for joining. Have a great week.
Thank you.
I'll send the link out in the morning.
Thank
Very
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.